So it's 2 a.m. and I'm crying in bed, and I was just gonna keep crying, but then I realised that I should be making a video about this because I'm meant to be tracking my mental health. And the reason I'm so upset is because I am so fucking fat. I am so fat. And I hate myself for it. I didn't used to be this fat. I thought I was fat, and I wasn't. You know, when I was 16 years old, I was the perfect weight for my height, and I still thought I was fat. And I would give anything to go back to that weight. And I know people will say, oh, you should eat better and do exercise. And yes, I should. But it's so hard because, and it's going to sound stupid, but there's just so much nice food around. And yes, that sounds really, really dumb. But like, it was my birthday 2 weeks ago, and the cake that wasn't the cake that I was hoping it was. It was different than the one I thought it was, and that was no one's fault. And so today I thought I'd make up for it and go and get myself a cake that I really wanted. And so now I'm lying here in bed feeling fat and ugly, and I'm going, okay, well then I'll just stop eating. I'll just cut back on eating. And then I'm going, no, because now I've spent $15 on a really nice cake. I'm not going to let that go to waste. And people would be like, oh, why not? If you're really that unhappy, why don't you just not eat the cake? Well, I don't want to waste $15 freaking dollars on a fucking cake and then not eat it. And I'm just so hungry all the time. Like, I had a massive dinner and then I had the cake for dessert, and I'm lying here in bed and I'm hungry again. And I shouldn't be. I ate enough. I don't know why I am. I've put on 30 to 40 kilos since I was 16, so that's almost 10 kilos a year. And I do try, there's times when I try so hard to lose the weight. I really cut back on my eating, and I drink lots of water, and I do little bits of exercise, but nothing changes. And I know that it's not gonna change over one night or over 1 week. If I stop eating for a week and did lots of exercise and I drop that 40 kilos, I know that's not how this works. You know, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, oh, you're not that fat, you know, and compare yourself to other people and you're really not that fat. And then there's other times when I see myself, or I catch a glimpse of myself in a mirror or a camera or something, and I go, you're so fat. You're a freaking whale of a person. I hate myself for it. You know, as I put on the weight, it was, oh, I went up a size. Oh, okay, as long as I don't go the next size, I'm fine. Oh, I'll reach the next size. Oh, okay, as long as I don't reach the next size, it's fine. And then I reach the next size. And you know what stops me from keeping going? Oh, it's the clothes. The clothes are too small, which sometimes they are. There's a pair of jeans. I don't know if I fit into them now, but a month ago I could fit into them. They were a size 14 when I'm usually a size 18. And so, like, there is, like, with women's clothing, it can sometimes be difficult, but I had to get a top for work the other day and go up to a freaking size 22. And I'm not a size 22, I'm barely a size 20, but I had to go up to a 22 in this top. It makes me feel so fucking huge. And I wish, and people would say this isn't healthy, but I wish I had the willpower to starve myself. Or I could just lock me away in a room for 2 weeks or 3 weeks so I could starve myself. You know, I was off sick this week because I caught the cold, and with the coronavirus going around, I was told it's better to stay home and stay away from people. And that was 3 or 4 days that I could have not eaten, but no, I pigged out on things that I didn't need to. And it's just because I'm so hungry. And then if I don't eat anything, I feel like I don't have any energy, or I start getting really depressed. And eating makes me feel better. It does, especially sweet things. Like, at the moment, I've got cravings for biscuits and cakes and things, and I know I can feel myself putting on more weight. But other than crying, I'm not gonna do anything about it. And I feel so dumb. And it's selfish for me to bitch and whine about this when there's people that are starving out there and would probably kill to be my size so they'd have weight to lose, but I just feel so shitty about it. Like, I just feel so friggin' shitty about it. I just don't know. Besides the obvious, yes, you could scream and yell at me to eat healthy and do exercise, but I struggle to do that, you know. I see some bigger girls who are either bigger than me or around my size, and they look absolutely gorgeous, but then I see other girls that I don't know if I'm as big as them, but they do look really bad, and I go, do I look that bad? You know, and some of it's brought on by social media. I watch those cringe TikTok videos, and 50% of them are girls who are very overweight thinking that they're attractive. And, like, in a cringy... I sound like a bitch right now, but it makes me think, is that what I look like? Do I look like that? Because it's girls that are, like, ballooning, and there's guys as well. I'm just focusing on my gender, and I always wonder, is that what I look like? Like, on yesterday, or well, now it's 2 days ago, I was in the checkout, and I looked in the security camera, and there was a girl that I thought that was bigger standing near me, and I compared us in the checkout in the security camera, and I think I was actually bigger than her, and I'm going, what the hell have I done? I honestly thought that I was smaller than her, because I look at people when I'm out, and I'm like, okay, I'm bigger than that person, but you know, I'm not as big as that person, so I could be worse. But what if one day I am the biggest person? Usually I am the biggest person in the room anyway. So at what point does it finally become enough? And, like, the medication I'm on doesn't help. I've got one that makes me hungry all the time, and one that makes me put on weight, and then I'm on the depot injection to stop me from getting pregnant, and that made me put on weight. Like, I only started putting on weight in 2016 when I started on all 3 of these things. Up until then, my weight was very, very even, and ever since then, it's just been on a steep increase, and I just you know, I go to myself, okay, why don't you stop all your medications for a few weeks? Maybe that will make you starve yourself. Maybe it'll make you go batshit crazy, but is it worth it to be able to starve yourself and lose some weight? You know, I wish I could fall into a coma, because then I wouldn't be able to eat. That's how shitty, and I know how selfish that sounds. I know how horrible of a person it makes me sound. And again, I recognise that there are people out there who would kill to have access to the food I have access to, or to be the weight that I am. There's people who have anorexia or an eating disorder, who look at themselves and they wish they could put on weight, and I do feel sorry for them, because, you know, I to an extent I get it, but like, I look at some of these girls that are so skinny, and I go, you're so freaking lucky. And I know to them they don't seem lucky, but in my eyes, I don't know. You know, it's just little things. Like, I see certain photos of myself and I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. And then other times I see other photos of myself and I know I look really ugly right now. And I'm like, no, you're hideous. And like, I even look for certain people's, like, what's the word? Approval. I look for people's approval as well. Like, I went on Reddit in January and I went on to r/roast me, and all of the comments were about how fat I was, and I still didn't think I was that fat. And I guess I've got tissues, a rare commodity at this point in time. And you know, then I'm like, well, do I go onto another forum where their goal isn't to upset you and I have people be honest with me? Would that make me feel better? Or when they call me fat, will that make me feel worse because they're telling me the goddamn truth? I don't know, I haven't weighed myself in a while. So going to the absolute max I think I am right now, which I don't think I am. I don't think I'm the max that I'm putting myself at. I think I'm around the middle of it, and I don't feel comfortable saying what the max is. But to be at a healthy weight range, it would be about a 40 kilo loss, I think. Maybe I think a 40 plus kilo loss at the absolute max that I probably weigh right now. But even if I take that down by 5 kilos to where I actually think I am, that would still need to be a 40 kilo loss. I don't know. Like, the solution seems really simple, doesn't it? Just better your eating and better your health. But I guess maybe because I don't see the progress fast enough, I lose hope. Like, I did in January to February, I did a really strict diet and I did lots of sit-ups at night. And like, there was a change, but it was only very slight. And like, I go, how can I keep that going until I lose 40 kilos? Let's say let's say I lost 4 kilos in that month. That would mean I would have to successfully continue to lose 4 kilos every month for 10 months to lose 40 kilos. I hope I just did my math right then. It's 2:30 a.m. Give me a break if I'm dumb. And I just don't know how I'd be able to do that. And I go, okay, well, if I got a gym membership, I can't afford one at the moment, but if I got a gym membership in the future, would I actually go? Would I work out? Because the idea that I think would be a good workout for me would be to swim, because I am on the heavier side. My knees tend to ache a bit when I do too much on them. And sorry, if I did swimming, which is easier on the joints, would that be something that would work for me? But would I actually do it? That's the question I need to ask myself. If I got the gym membership, would it be a waste of money going down the drain, or would it be something I would genuinely try to lose weight with? And you know, I look at photos from, I thought I was a freaking cow when I was 15 and 16. I thought I was the heaviest girl in the year, and there were certain boys that made me feel worse about my weight when I was in that year 9, year 10 period around, yeah. And I would give anything to go back to that weight. Except, of course, exercise and eat properly, apparently. Yeah, so that's my little rant. I don't know if I'll get any sleep tonight. I took a nap this afternoon. I think that's what started me not being able to sleep, is I took a nap this afternoon. And that never helps when I'm trying to get some sleep. And, yeah, I feel very heavy at the moment. Like, I think it's because of what I ate tonight. I overate tonight. Big time. I ate probably double what I should have eaten. Like, what is a healthy amount? And I guess, I know cutting back is, I didn't mean to eat that much. I really honestly didn't. I thought I was sharing my meal, and that's why I put that much in. Like, I cooked some things and then we went and got, I don't eat pizza, Mum and Dad went and got pizza, and I got a side to go with it. 2 sides. Why am I lying? I need to be honest. I had tater tots, chicken bites, and a full loaf of garlic bread. So that's what I ate was a 2-person meal, and I ate it by myself, plus red velvet cake. You know, and then what did I eat today? I had an up and go for breakfast and a chocolate thick shake around midday. So that was my food for today. What's that, like? I'm not even going to guess. I don't know how many calories that is, or kilojoules that is. But it's more than what I should be eating. I don't know if it's double what I should be eating, but definitely more than what I should be eating. And, you know, I wonder, should I just go and shove my fingers down my throat and make myself throw up? But I really hate throwing up. Like, throughout my life, there's been times where I've honestly wanted to throw up, to lose weight. And I know that's unhealthy. I know there's people who, my mum was one of them when she was younger, that sit crying over the toilet bowl wishing they could stop it. And I know it's very selfish of me to say, oh, I wish I could do it. I know how selfish that is. But I'm just at a loss. I'm one of those very selfish people who want a quick fix. I want the magic pill that's going to make me lose weight, but it doesn't exist. So do I keep putting on the weight until I literally am a whale, or do I do something about it now? And I don't know. Like, I know I said it before, but not eating really affects my mental health, but then, as you can see, eating too much also affects it. It's a very hard thing to try and balance out. I guess I need validation. I'm the type of person that constantly needs validation, you know. I need to constantly be told I'm doing a good job. So I guess would it make me feel better if a shit ton of people who didn't know me came and said, oh, you're not that fat? Or would I be like, oh no, they're just being nice? Like, I don't think there's a win with this. It's just something to get through, another thing I have to get through. I don't know if it's going to be something that I have to try and get through for the rest of my life, or if it's going to be something that only affects me for the next 5 years. But even the next 5 years terrifies me. Like, when I think about having to go through my whole life with this sort of mentality, where I sit in bed at 2 a.m. crying and wanting to kill myself. I don't know how I can do this for the next let's say I live to be 80, for the next 60 years of my life. I can't. Sorry, I'm being gross, but I can't do that. And I'm sorry that this isn't attractive, but this is real freaking life. This is what it looks like when someone is struggling. It's not pretty mascara running down their eyes. It's not someone hugging them. It's telling them it's going to be okay. It's sitting in bed wanting to rip at my hair and wanting to hurt myself, but knowing that's not the right thing to do. You know, I was sitting in bed and I was wanting to, I feel the want to slap or punch or rip at my hair or scratch myself or get something to cut myself with, and people would be like, oh, why do you feel that way? And I don't know. It's just this feeling inside of me. It's like I want to punish myself for being this way. I want to hurt myself. because I hate myself so much for being this way. Alright. You don't have to look at my ugly face anymore. See you next time.